So hello guys and welcome to another day trading reporting video. I guess this is the third day and this is the third report that I'm recording and putting for you on YouTube. This is the third day or the report of the first challenge. Fortunately, that was again. I mean, today it was again a good one. I would say regarding the quality, it was not the best, but regarding the result, it was a good one. So let's go through the day and I will show you what I have done today. Today I had actually I had or four, three trades, which very good, and I'm gonna show you exactly uh, where they and why I did these trades. So let's get started. This is 1513. I've mentioned that in previous videos. I live in Germany, so I start almost 1513 afternoon, Central European time, and the reason is, I guess, quite obvious. So let's get started. Maybe one important factor. Yesterday we had CPI, which the actual CPI core result was more than expected, so you know the consequences. Keeping that in mind, let's go through the day. Here we have seen the results. I mean, we just saw the prices a few minutes after 1513, falling down again, up and again down. Um, Here I sold, and the first mistake I did was that I didn't wait for this shadow. I could have waited for that, and I didn't because first of all, fundamental news we had yesterday, so I was kind of, let's say, I had tendency to sell. Another point of view, technically speaking, we are still in our daily channel going up. The prices are going still up. However, we have touched the ceiling. We have touched the resistance line. So I'm expecting that we are going to have some corrections. So I have, technically speaking and fundamentally speaking, I have tendency to sell, and here I sold without waiting for this confirmation, without waiting to see if we can close a candle after this shadow. I didn't wait, so you are going just to see the result. Um, and as I sold with this TP, the TP is 0% of Nasdaq of US 100 for today, and I sold, and you see immediately the candles were, decided to to change the direction. So uh, by minus 2.40, almost minus 2% of my own account, I closed the position. Very, very important. I'm doing a scalp, so for me, it is very important to let the profit go on, close the losses as soon as I can. I mean, this is very true, and I have to stick to that. However, this is very difficult. Everyone knows that when you scalp, very small movements can affect your results heavily. So um, I just need to try. I just need to try it and just stick to that. So anyway, the first day, the first trade of the day, minus 2%. So I went, I continued, and here, after I saw again these trends, and I had one more reason. I had Nvidia actually, stocks having a change of 3%, which is big, which is quite big. Microsoft, Google's were okay. Apple and Tesla, they were also okay, but Nvidia was quite big in plus in green area. So I thought we are going to have a maybe short term, very, very short term, I mean a few candles, green price goings on. So I bought here again here. I could have waited one or two more 1 minute candles, which I didn't because we had so many shadows. We had the resistance at this part exactly 1513. It could be exactly the same that we will see another change of the direction. So we will have three tops, but I just can say I was lucky actually. So because as you see here, I was almost about to close the position. I was about to close the position. However, everything changed, and I had this TP, this line 17,782, and this is exactly. I had two reasons for this TP. One was that this is exactly the point that we had CPI announced yesterday at 14:30, which we had a 1% um, of the prices going down. And also, I just calculated um, the amounts of, I mean, the length of this uprise of the prices. It was zero point 0.6, and I said zero point 0.6 from here would be also here. So that was my TP. However, I wasn't that much also lucky because as you see, we had again a change of prices direction. So I had the TP here, and that was almost 4.9, 4.8% of mine, which I couldn't fulfill that. However, as we were about, as I as I had a percent more than 3.5, I had set a stop loss in 3.5% of my own account, uh, which is 4.1% of this amount of money, 80% of my account, I would say. So the stop loss was hitted 3.5 euros or 3.5% of my account. So we had -2, we had 3.5 plus. I was feeling good. So everything's was going very too, I mean, too fast, too fast. You see again here, I could have waited, but I would say I was pretty much lucky that I didn't waited for that because you see the result. I fucked up, guys. So I didn't wait for that. And here again, here I got this candle as well. I sold on this candle, so that was also 0.5% plus, and that was my um, last trade for of the day. I had one more trade which I closed also by almost 0%. So I'm not going to talk about that. That was also, I guess, here. Um, Here I opened, but actually I sold here, but I bought and I closed the position at 1717 because I was quite um, afraid, and I had reached the target of the day, so I didn't want to just stay longer in the trade, having an open position. So let's sum it up. That was the first one, -2%. That is the second trade, plus 3.4, almost 4. So I'm good. And one more trade also positive. So um, I am quite happy about that. I have told you guys about the qualification question that I answer, and I ask myself and I answer. As I just mentioned, let's go to our lovely Excel that is here. These are the results for today. As I just mentioned, if I can make it big here. No, I can't. So I had one loss, three profit or two profit. Totally, I had 1.9 euros and 1.9 euros, 1.9%. So the day was positive. But the question is, did I had the best choices that I could have? The answer is no. I could have waited and I could have opened better positions. The second question is that um, not too long, not too Not too many trades. Didn't had a lot of trades, guys. No, that was okay. I guess 4 trades is fine. I mean, of course, it's better when you have one with 2% plus, but it is much better than the first day and the second day. So I would say yes. The third question is um, not too long for the positions to be open. I didn't have actually the positions that they took long, so I'm happy about that actually. Yes. And the last question that I have to answer is at the end result of the day, which is positive, which is quite good. 2% is fine. So I would say yes. Um, I'm still not happy about my performance. I am happy that I have positive results. I am not happy about the positions, as I just mentioned, that I have opened. Um, the very important point is that I choose the best positions. I choose the best moments to enter and to exit, to open and to close the trades, because here we are actually dealing with an account which is quite small. 100 euros. It doesn't make me rich. It doesn't make me poor. So I'm not that much sensitive. But let's assume I'm working with an account which is 20K or 50K. At that point of view, for me, every single plus or every single minus position is counts. So that would be very, very important. Maybe one more thing that I would like to show you is that regarding the challenge that we have, if I can change the page here. Yes. This was the third day of the first challenge, and our first challenge was to get 0.5% per day, which means in 2 weeks, or let's say in 10 working days, I'm supposed to get 5%. Today I am um, okay here. Today I've got 5.6% in my account, so I would say the challenge number one is done. The challenge I've passed the challenge. Tomorrow is Friday. Mondays and Fridays are quite. I mean, I don't feel very good when I trade on Mondays and Fridays because the very first day and the very last day of the week. Um, I will probably not trade tomorrow. Just let's see. I'm not sure if we have any news, any important news. And the next week I will be in a business trip, so I will not have time to trade anyway. So I guess the first challenge is over. We have passed the first challenge. I'm going to add money up to the account, so we will move on with the same challenge for next 2 3 weeks, let's say, not considering next week. So um, 2 weeks over this week, and a quite bigger account. So guys, that was it from today. Again, I'm happy. It was positive. There is a lot of rooms for improvement, and I've said always my goal is to get a constant revenue from trading. And in order to be able to do that, you have to learn how to trade from a behavioral and from a psychological point of view. I mean, technically speaking, I'm going to be very cautious. Technically speaking, at least for me, for myself, I'm speaking for myself. It's easy to generate, to get good results, to gain profit, but it's very hard to keep that profit. So that is psychological. There are psychological aspects involved and behavioral aspects involved. So this is the purpose I would like to. I'm making this channel actually for that, um, to build a community for that, to learn from each other, and to get rich together. So guys, have a good one. See you probably tomorrow or in 2 weeks.